Hello everybody, welcome back. Martin here. I'm still reeling on the success of yesterday, having cut that tile. If you haven't seen it, I think it's episode 19, go back to that and have a quick look at the end of that one. So today, it's just going to be a day of odds and ends, because I've still got this floor here to cut out, which is all this yellow, and it goes right the way over there and round the corner and everything. But I've done so much concrete and breaking out lately, I just need some time off from it. I'm fed up with it. So today's just going to be odd jobs today. I was going to finish off this tiled wall. All I've got to do is put the grout in there. But I don't want to take this support out yet. I still don't trust it. That it's probably gone off, but I'll give it another day just to be on the safe side. Another thing I want to do is put a lamp in here. This is the bathroom cabling. And I've got the fan cable over there, and that little loop there will be the isolator for the fan. So I'm going to give this a mist coat of paint, and then hopefully that'll dry in an hour or two, because it's quite warm today. And then I can put another coat on later and get that light switch there, and get that light fixed up. Next thing, this mess of cable here. This is for outside, which is the cupboard under the stairs outside. This is power and lighting. So I've marked where the stud wall is for indoors, and I've also marked the position here of the stairs outside. Now, another little bit of maths. The wall's 11 inches thick, so I've marked where I want it to come out outside, and I've gone 11 inches up. So if I drill in at 45 degrees, that should come out there at the bottom, on the other side of the wall, hopefully. Another little thing, I just whacked a bit of filler in there yesterday, and I'm going to give a wee go and see if I can sort this wall out, because it's a bit of a mess, especially at the bottom. If I can't do it, then I'll just get the plaster back in, and he'll charge me like 50-60 quid just to skim that over. So I'm going to give it a go anyway. If not, I'll get him back. Very thin. Perfect for a mist coat. I'm just doing a bit of prep work here for the tiling on this wall. I'm not planning on doing it anytime soon, but I want to get a bit of this SPR on to stabilise this wall, because this bit down the bottom here, where it was like cement rendered, isn't very good. Just to use it up really. Here, I painted the bathroom ceiling the other day, and I realised I've got no washing facilities here. Trying to wash a roller sleeve in a bucket just doesn't work. So I've decided I'm going to have to put a temporary sink in. So let's see what I bought. I got a little sink here, which is a very second-hand sink, but came with a tap, which is handy. And I've also got a load of MDF here. So I'm going to set this all up and cut all the timber out that I need, and we're going to make a little unit with a sink in it today. So come along and see how we get on. I've got the last piece here, which is going to go in there and down there, but I'm not going to glue this piece so that the whole thing can come off, because this is only a temporary job, and this bit won't be glued. It won't leak because the socket's going the right way, so it won't leak. So I'm just going to glue this bit in. You don't get a lot of open time with this. You only get about, I don't know, 10 or 15 seconds. It's not long at all. So I want to glue that in there. Make sure that's vertical. And then all I'm going to do is lift that over and stick it down the hole. There we are. Job done. And I hear you all shouting, "You can't use garden hose." Well, of course you can. Of course you can. Just going to bend that. Going to bend that down. It's going to come up there. A little bit of slack. Oh, this knife is blunt as anything. There we go. With friction. There we go. There we go. Oh, about there. A little bit further around. Perfect. There we go. Tuck that under there. Oh. Well, that's the sink all plumbed in. It's all fixed onto this little unit I've just made here. And let's go and test it. Make sure the tap's off. Yeah, tap's off. Turn on the mains. Well, I can hear it. Let's just go and test it. Here we come. Okay. Let's just check for leaks under here. No leaks. Now you can see this sink was lying in a garden for a long time, so I paid the princely sum of £10 for this. So let's just go through costs, because these are the kind of costs I like. £10 for the sink. The MDF was free. The hose pipe was free. That came out of a skip. I had to pay £4 for this bottle trap here. That one I already had lying in the garage for donkey's years. The pipe work, a couple of bits and bobs which I already had. So there it is in the corner, looking very smart. And that has cost me in total the princely sum of £15 and a couple of hours work. But now that yellow hose is quite capable of holding mains pressure, but I wouldn't trust it if I went away for a few days, so I will turn it off at the mains over here. But that's a whole lot better than trying to work in the bucket in the corner here on the floor. So at least now I can wash my paintbrushes, I can do anything I like in the sink. And the strange thing is, that's one of those temporary jobs that ends up almost being permanent. I know that's not going to be permanent, but that's quite well made, and that's probably going to be there for 6 months more before we get round to putting the new kitchen in. So there we are, we have a sink. And just to add the finishing touches, every sink must have some washing up liquid, sponge, and I've actually made on here a little rack so you can hang up your cloth, your washing cloth. How about that? My missus would be very proud. So I thought I'd go around the place, just tidying up a few loose ends, doing odd jobs here and there after I got the sink in. And one of the jobs was putting on this batten on the wall, which is part of the last stud wall to go up. And here it is. And these are the cables, as you know, probably to go outside, which are power and light for the cupboard under the stairs. So I need to drill a hole in the wall. And here's as far as I got. And I now have this absolutely stuck in here. It turns very slightly. It just suddenly jammed up. It turns very slightly, but it will not go out. It will not go in or out or anything. And I have tried for about 2 hours now, and I am so fed up. It turns a little bit, and I can get, say, the claw hammer onto there, like that. I can get the claw in there. I couldn't turn it to start with, it just suddenly jammed up. So I've managed to get it turning a little bit, and I've had something in here and whacking it upwards, but it will not come out. So I'm a little bit stuck. And seeing as it's Friday afternoon, I am fed up, to say the least. So I'm going to call it quits for today. I'm going to go home, have a little think about what to do, and come back on Monday, see if I can get this bleeding drill out. Okay, so that's it for now. Hope you enjoyed this. As usual, if you liked it, please give me a little thumbs up, it all helps. And we'll see you next time, alright? Take care and have a nice weekend.